And welcome back to another episode. This is 5 players that I think is a better option than Jadon Sancho for Manchester United. You know, Sancho's deal has been going on for absolutely years now, a year and a half, 2 years. I think these 5 players you could get in now in January and they would be better options than him. Maybe not better player, but value for money, they would be better, and they are very good players. Some of them playing in Champions League, Europa League. So I think these are 5 players that would be better option to bring in than Jadon Sancho. So player number 1 is a player of Real Sociedad. His name is Porto. Now, he's 28 years of age. He's made 25 appearances, scoring 6 goals and 3 assists, which isn't that great. It's 1 goal or assist every 2.5 games. Okay, but he's a proper winger. He's pace to born. He's what you want Dan James to be. He's explosive. He gets at his fullback, but he has an end product. So his name is Porto. He plays for Real Sociedad on the left or right, and he's a really, really good player. Player number 2, he's in the Premier League. You probably know him. He's playing really well at Leeds. It's Rafinha. Now he's 24. He fits the bill a little bit better. He's made 13 appearances, scored 2 goals and 2 assists. He has a goal and assist every 3 games. A goal or an assist every 3 games. The thing I like about him, he has 29 shots in 13 games. He's hit the woodwork twice. Now, how he would fit into the United team is he's a right winger that cuts in on the left. We don't have that at the club. So for me, he would be a perfect fit. He likes to get a shot away. He's young and he'll only get better, you know. So for me, player number 2 is a better fit than Jadon Sancho for Manchester United. Value-wise, money-wise, everything is Rafinha. The third player is 24 years of age. He's built like an NFL wide receiver. It's playing for Wolves, Adama Traoré. Now I like him, I really do. He's an old-fashioned winger, a bit like Valencia. Gets at his man, gets into the byline, gets it across the box. His end game could improve, but he is only 24, so you know you give him another year or 2 to try and prove that. He's 5 goals and 12 assists in 121 appearances, which that isn't too good. But there we go. You know, I think he could improve. He has a goal or assist in around every 6 games. Now he was the most fouled player in the Premier League in the last couple of years, not including this year, because Jack Grealish is just ahead of him, which is a different level altogether. But what I like about him, okay, is teams have to double up on him. So they put 2 players up on him. Now imagine if teams are doubling up on him because of his pace. You'd have Bruno Fernandes, Martial, Rashford, Pogba. They'd all be free. They'd have more space to do what they do. That would suit United down to the ground. Okay, so teams then say, okay, we can't do that. There's too many good players that we're not marking. We'll go 1-on-1 with Adama Traoré. He will absolutely skin you for pace. So either way, it's a win-win. So I do like him. I think he would be a better player in the Manchester United team with the space that he would get. Now the 4th player, and this is probably the player I would go for. For me, yeah, this would be the player I'd go for. He plays for Ajax. His name is David Neres. He's 23, so age-wise he fits the bill. 118 appearances, he has 36 goals and 22 assists for a wide man. That's a goal or assist in every 2 games, and he's only going to get better. We've seen him in the Champions League against Liverpool recently, a couple of months ago, and you know he's really good. He has pace to burn. He can play on the left, up front, or on the right. I feel he is best on the right wing. He's got a great cross and he likes to stay up high up the pitch and press. So I really like the look of him. He's Brazilian, he's played for Brazil, and he likes to take on the fullback. So he's doing what your man Porto is doing, but he's actually adding more goals and assists to his game. Right, he's playing for Ajax, so you take that with a pinch of salt, but I do like him. Now the 5th player and the last player, another player that I really like, and if I wasn't going for David Neres, this would probably be the one I would go for. He's actually playing in the Bundesliga, Marcus Thuram, and he's the French right back, World Cup winner Thuram. It's his son. He's 23, so he fits the bill in age. 59 appearances, 18 goals and 10 assists. So it's a goal or assist every 2 games. So similar to Neres. Neres done it a bit longer, but of more appearances, but I really do like this Marcus Thuram. He's a winger that can play across the front line again, same with Neres. He's fast, but he's very powerful, and he's great on the ball. He reminds me a bit of Martial, the way he takes on players, but then he has that power of like a Lukaku, just to push by players and you know, he always beats the first man every time. It's when they double up on him, it's hard to stop him. You can slow the game right down like a Martial does, you know, just walk with it and then speed up. I do like him. I think this lad will get better, to be honest, and I think like Neres, I think he could be about 60 or 70 million pound player in a few years, so that's how much you'll pay for Thuram in a few years. Neres will only go to that price if he leaves like the Dutch league. You get him for 35, 40 million, maybe 50 at the most. So yeah, there's 5 players I think that would be a better option than Jadon Sancho. You have Porto off Real Sociedad, Rafinha off Leeds, Adama Traoré off Wolves, David Neres off Ajax, and Marcus Thuram off Borussia Mönchengladbach. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, so there's my 5 players that are better options than Jadon Sancho. I will be doing more videos like this. The next video I'll be doing on this will be 5 better options than Bobby Firmino of Liverpool. Now I could put 5 goalkeepers in on that position, but yeah, we'll do that next. So please subscribe, like, you know, tell me what you want in the video. Tell me what kind of player you'd like me to do 5 options better than. And yeah, thank you. Stay tuned.